Welcome back. This is another week of the Brother Circle of Minneapolis, or BCM612 video blog. I am your host, Kevin Kaoz Moore, that is. Today's subject matter that I chose to go with was stranger danger. I'm sure some of you guys are familiar with the recent Craigslist killings. These women were offering erotic services like massages and stuff like that with a happy ending. You know how that goes. And yeah, they came up stanky. A lot of times when we are meeting people online, we're doing it innocently, even if it's just to meet friends. We're not really thinking about the potentially situations that can come out of you meeting a person for the first time alone, and a lot of times in isolation. Anyway, here's a few tips. One, use your head. And guys, use the head that comes up here, not the one that's down there, the one that you're used to using. You set up your boundaries. Be clear on what they are whenever you are going to hook up. Kind of have your rules, your general do's and don'ts, and make sure that you communicate that with the person, no matter how big, how small, how young, how old, how much your type, or how opposite your type they are. Of course, sometimes it doesn't always work out like that. So another thing you would want to do, really, to cover your ass would be to meet in public. Okay? Sometimes, let's just say you are meeting a guy at the bar, and y'all are deciding, y'all chopping it up, and y'all deciding that y'all going to go hook up afterwards. Okay? That's one thing. Okay? But if this is like on the internet or something, you would want to really, no matter how late it is, try to meet this person in a public place. You know what I'm saying? Get up out of there, tell some people. Other people will know, there'll be witnesses, whatever. A place in which you can make some noise or easily go off if you need to. The whole bait and switch thing. And to go back to the meeting somebody in a bar thing, never leave your drink unattended. Okay, this is like a side note. Never leave your drink unattended. And if you are going to meet with somebody for the first time, don't accept a drink that you have not actually witnessed them preparing. Okay, that's another thing you got to think about. Use your head. Meet in public. It's number 2. Third, ask them fucking mad questions. Mad questions. I mean, it can be everything from how big is your shoe size, to what's your mama's maiden name, or what city does she stay in, how long have you been in this city, background information, that type of shit, just in case you got to call the feds on them or something. But anyway, make sure that you take notes too. And within all that note-taking and getting these answers, or having open-ended questions that require this person to talk to you, you'll be able to go back and compare notes if something sounds fishy, doesn't match up with something else. But basically, this allows you to keep a record of this person, some type of physical attribute, so that in the event something happens, the cops, your advocates, your family, friends, whatever, they will have a paper trail or something to go back on and leave that record or this picture of a person like on your desktop, or print it out, or in a place that would be easily seen by someone. Let's just say in the event that something did happen to you and you were never to return back to your apartment. Fourth, and this is very important, tell somebody. Tell somebody. I've gone on hookups before which I didn't tell anybody, and I wish I did. All right, but basically, before you go, step off, even if it's in the bar, if it's you coming home from school or something, or hanging out at the mall, whatever the case is. Last but not least, another thing, have your friends check in with you during the whole process. If you know that you're going to be, probably hooking up with this dude for like the next 2 hours, have your friend call you within a half an hour to 45 minutes. I don't know if that'll work for y'all, but I know it's worked for me. So, again, thanks for tuning in with us here at the Brother Circle of Minneapolis for the BCM612 blog. Know yourself, know your health, and we talked about stranger danger. So anyone got feedback, comments for me, other tips that people should, you think that your peers should have, come on, leave them in the comments. Give me a buzz if you got my number, or you can email me your responses as well, and we'll share them. Also, next week's topic, we're going to post it sometime either today or tomorrow, and we want your feedback about that. Give us the questions beforehand so that I make sure that I answer them during the next BCM blog, okay? Thank you very much for tuning in with me. I am your host, Kevin Kaoz Moore, and that's about it. So, peace, love, respect for everybody.